Taylor King ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. Taylor King up next for the Mariners.
Taylor King.
King getting the start in right. 23 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
Nope, inside, ball
2. And another ball. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Man at first. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Pitch kicks away. The throw to third. He's in there.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
That's in there. That is strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Bader moving under it. Out number 2. So a runner at third, 2 men out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And that'll do it. Now here come the Astros, no score. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now.
outside, that's the ball. Ball, that's off the plate.
That one drilled left field. Gone into the Crawford boxes. A home run. He sends a rocket to left. And we're level. It's 2-2.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Throws across the diamond, one away here in the fifth. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Runner at first with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor King. He's already homered here in this one. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Astros 8 and the Mariners 2. This is King steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels, running around the bases when you just hit a granny. He's got to dig back in, figure out a way. Maybe he can do it again.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Mariners. King had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Had only 1 hit but made it count with a homer.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
One down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Nice grab on the run. Out number 2. King locks in. Not the at bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to him with 2 outs.
Well, this guy's got the right mindset, Boog. Just needs to stay within himself and deliver.
The 1-0. There's the strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the top of the second. Hit in the air, center field. Bader settles under this one, and that's the 3rd out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Now to the bottom of the second. We are tied 2-2.
Up next is the right fielder, Taylor King.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
Right through there for a strike.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. On the ground to first, Walker. To the pitcher, covering, but it's off target. They can't make the play.
Up next is the catcher, Cal.
And here is Cal Raleigh.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
On the ground to the left. And that is a big first out. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King. 1 for 3. King matched a homer in his last game. King wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on.
Yep.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next is the first baseman, number 12.
Here's Josh Naylor. 2-1 now. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
The 3-1. And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. It's 11-4, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
And the 0-1. On the ground to third. Correa over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, number 12, John Naylor.
So 2 on with 2 away. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run dinger. His 42nd home run of the season. And they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
King really stood out in this win. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King.
Taylor King.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's off the mark. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 3 of this 4-game series. That's in there, and now it's 3-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
That is first. The catcher, Cal Rollins.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break. Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Man at second. Lined into right. And it's into the gap. Coming home. In comes the run from second. Not in time. It's a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
One out, runner at second. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Up the middle, makes the catch for the second out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play at that.
Oh, now this ball gets down, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Strike one. Singy, he's leading the way at the moment with the most home runs in the league. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. Myers moving under it, and that is that. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mariners 6 and the Astros nothing. We hope you're enjoying the game of the week on MLB The Show. One down. Taylor King will hit next.
King. Ay.
On a line, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next is the catcher.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. High fly ball out towards left field. Carrying well. Gone into the Crawford boxes, a home run. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His 29th of the season, and they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
2 aboard with 1 out. Taylor King digs in now. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Two on, 1 out. Oh, great stop.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
To third. Correa to second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the M's 9 and the Astros nothing. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. King had a good day at the office.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
One down. And up next for Seattle, Taylor King. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. This one in the air, center field. Bader settles underneath it, and there's two away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Dominic.
Two outs and one in scoring position.
Taylor King.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Man on second, two down. This one smoked on its way out of here. A two-run homer, his 43rd home run of the season, and they add on.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Up next is the right fielder, Taylor King.
This one in the air, center field, and that'll do it. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the M's 5 and the Astros nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
Up next.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Right through there for a strike. Wisniewski, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. Clips the corner. That is strike 2. And they'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. King wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
In the box now, takes strike one. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across, and we're at the top of the 8th. Nice grab. Throw to second, and very nicely done for the out. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 8 and the Astros 2. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. King had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Taylor King ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Taylor King will hit next. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. King went deep in his most recent game. On the ground, could be 2. More for 1. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Man at first, 1 away.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That's a strike.
The 2-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Top of the 3rd, no score. This one in the air, center field. Paris under this one. And there's 2 away. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. The results speak for themselves, and he probably won't want to change a thing.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. In the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Angels nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King.
0 for 3 in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
King digging in. Missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything. Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one is in for a strike. The Mariners trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
So bases all loaded up. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
King played well enough for the win. Had a single and an RBI.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Taylor King digs in now. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. King, 23 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Just starting things out here in Anaheim. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. That's out to center field. 2 away now. Back here at Angel Stadium, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. His 44th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And the slider just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Mariners 4 and the Angels 1. This is AL West action. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. He really stands out this season, Singy. He has the best batting average in the league. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Two on, 2 outs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Peraza. They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 8 and the Angels 1. This is Mariners baseball on the show. Taylor King getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
And that's outside. Ball 2.
Ahoy.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Peraza whips it to first, and now 2 gone.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, number 8, Dominic
King was a big contributor for them in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Now here is Taylor King. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
Ball down.
King launched a homer in his most recent game. King, in his second season, 23 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one catches the zone, and it's 1-2. This one in the air, center field. 1 away.
Batting first, the first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor. Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor King.
On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John?
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, number 12,
Here's Josh Naylor. Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Man at second. In the air, right field, Sanchez. In position, that's out number 2.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one almost got him. Here's a 1-1. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Seattle, but they hold the 2-0 lead. King blocks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull. Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The 0-1. And that is out of play. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. In the dirt. Right back to him on the mound. To first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Up next is the catcher, Cal.
One out. Runner at second. Cal Raleigh now at the plate.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Man at second. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. And a 1-2. To the right side. Shanawell tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Mariners 2 and the Angels nothing. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. So two down. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor King. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase. Got him. That ends the frame. Mariners go down quietly there as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. King had a good day at the office.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
King up now. Stepping in here is like walking into a haunted house. You know something nasty's coming. You just don't know when.
Yeah, and it's usually a wipeout slider that disappears in the shadows. Nightmare fuel.
Nope, that's high.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. King getting the start in right. Batting second in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over .390.
Strike one.
Sliced hard but foul.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throw to first in time.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Dominic Kenzo.
King steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm with top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
That's in there. Strike one. On the ground. Trey Turner gloves it. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder,
Man at first, one away.
for the Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Ball. Low.
And the 1-0.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Let's go, King.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away now.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
King digs in. He's left a few out there today, but this is the one that matters. RBI opportunity, Singy.
Yeah, his struggles today reset with a knock right here, Boog. Redemption is right in front of him.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit on the ground to short. Over to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. King had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.
King stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boog, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Just missed. King batting second in today's lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. The lefty, the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Hard liner. And there are 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Right side. Stop. Fires to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher, Cal.
King stepping in now. Runners out there and a chance to chip away.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bomb. Just needs to find some outfield grass, Boog. Keep the pressure on. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 3-run shot, and they get a few back.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now for Seattle, Taylor King. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
Fastball for a strike. Man at second. This one in the air center field. Marsh moving under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher, Cal.
King stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. Offense held in check there through 8 full. Seattle leads this one 8-7. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. The game of the week living up to its name. Back after this. King really stood out in this win. Had only one hit but made it count with a homer.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
One down. And up next for Seattle, Taylor King. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. King with a homer in his last game. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. This one in the air, center field. Crawford gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the catcher, Cow. Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Let's go, Taylor.
He knows his way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Now a relay to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. King digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
King matched a homer in his last game. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. In the air, right field, Hayes on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher, Cow.
Now here is Taylor King, 1 for 3.
Taylor King.
Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Got him. 2 out.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher.
King with a less than great game in this one.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
We're here in Seattle, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
One down. Stepping in, Taylor King. King batting second in today's lineup, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. In the air, right field. Smith drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Runner at second, 2 down.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Into center. And that's a base hit. The throw in. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
2 outs, runner at first. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. No question about this one. It's out of here. He shoots one out to right. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
Right through there for a strike. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's to third. Correa gets him easily, ends the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Next to hit, Taylor King.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
Out towards right center field. Smith in position. And that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. King had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Had a single and an RBI.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Imai, in his second season, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And a 1-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
King, batting with one down, takes a strike. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Back in Seattle, bottom of the inning.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning. Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Fouled off left side. Tied at 4. Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Taylor King now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Sousa, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Tied at 4. That one almost got him. Line drive to short and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. One down. And now Taylor King.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
In the air, right field. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 12.
Man at first, one away.
For the Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor King.
And how about this, Singy? He is the best OPS in the American League.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Pena. He's there. He's got it. Out. Number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Pareda, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run homer, his 46th of the year. And they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So a man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
There's the strike. In the air, left field, and it falls. And out to a board.
Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Well, they've kept him pretty.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The right fielder, Taylor
The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. And that is foul. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Up next for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 12, Josh.
King was a real bright spot despite the loss.
No question. He was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Taylor King is putting together an MVP type season. Near the top of every major category, he'll look to be a major contributor once again today. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Taylor King up next for the Mariners.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
In the dirt. Man at second. This one in the air center field. Buxton drifts towards it. And there's one away.
That is good. The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. What a stop. Fires to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
So runner at second, 2 down. Dominic Canzone now at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
This one smashed down the right field line. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
Up next is the Astros, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next is the Astros, the first baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next is the Astros, the right fielder, Taylor King.
That's in there. Strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. Buxton sprinting after it. And that one hops the wall. Here comes Olsen around third. Relay throw home. Tag. Too late. He scores. And they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt. The 1-1. Rolled over to third. Lewis. Inning over. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Twins nothing. 1 down. Now at the plate, Taylor King.
Taylor King.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next is the Astros, the first baseman.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Runner on the go. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
In the air, center field. Buxton gets under it. 2 down.
Up next is the Astros, the left fielder,
First and second, 2 outs. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Out to short, Kim. They get the force, That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mariners 3 and the Twins nothing. Taylor King getting ready to hit. Nice grab over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next is Seattle, the first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
King had a great showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including 2 extra base knocks.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Taylor King up next for the Mariners.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
On the ground. 1 out in the top of the first.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
In there at the knees for a strike. He really stands out this season, Singy. He has the best batting average in the league. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. His 47th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
King working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. That clips the zone. 0-1. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. In the air, out towards left center. 1 away.
Up next is the left fielder, number 8,
Man at first, Taylor King up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. Here's 0-1. Pulls that one foul. Man at first, 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And up next for Seattle, Dom. King stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure. Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now Dominic Canzone. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 1 out, the runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. Here is Matt Olson. Into center. Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
King had a sensational showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Well, Boot, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor King. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. King matched a homer in his last game. King, 23 years old. At his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's Josh Naylor. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Oh, great stop. And they get the out. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Buxton under it. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor King.
First pitch just misses. That one ripped. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Top of the third, no score. In the dirt, blocked. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
The 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Off balance speed. There's one and two. What a play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
King, batting with one down, takes a strike. And the lefty with the 0-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around second, on his way to third. Save! No. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Josh Naylor, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The M's with the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the eighth. Base hit right field. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the eighth.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
2 on, 1 out. This one in the air right field. Walner makes the grab on the run. So up next, Dominic Canzone. 2 on, 2 outs. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 1 and the Twins nothing. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. King had a good day at the office. 3 hits in the ball game.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Taylor King is putting together an MVP type season. Near the top of every major category, he'll look to be a major contributor once again today. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. King steps in facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. King, 23 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. The lefty, the 1-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Just underway here in Cincinnati. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. King stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
This is again 5 in a row. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0.
next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Here we go, Andrew.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. King, 23 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. On a line out towards center. 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
King stepping in now. It's been a tough day at the plate, Siggy.
Yeah, one swing here, and he'll be able to flush out his rocky performance in this one, Boog. It's time to come through.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ripped on a line to center. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 6-1.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor King.
That's low. That's a ball.
The 1-0. And that one upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Inside. Ball 3. Cal Raleigh on deck for the M's. Here's a 3-0. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. King with some solid production in the win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
And now the right fielder, Taylor King.
Taylor King.
That's a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Well struck left field. And it one hops the wall. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Here's the 0-2. Inside, almost got him. Runners at the corners, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The relay safe, and they take the lead.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
One out man at first, and now it's Julio Rodriguez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the 0-2. Into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now for Seattle, Dominic Canzone.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Brendan Donovan will hit next.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Two on, two outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's a two-run single, and they take a three-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Up next is the right fielder, Taylor King.
Outside low, and it's 1-0.
That's the ball.
Sosa off of first with two away. That misses the zone, and that's ball three. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. That clips the corner. That's in there, and a full count now.
3-2, two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. And that is that. One left for Seattle, but they lead it 3-0.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Yeah.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throws to first, two down.
Up next for Seattle, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
So two down. Taylor King now at the plate. 1 for 3.
That's the ball.
There's a strike. High fly ball, right field. Marte in position. And that is that. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 7 and the Mariners 5. You're watching Mariners. We go to the 9th. Digging in, Taylor King. And there's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy with light tower power. Runner takes off in the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Here's a 3-0. Fastball for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Scott Kingery, the next to hit. Two on, one out. And that's a strikeout looking.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. The second run scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
King steps in. Late game opportunity right here, Singy. A knock could change everything.
Yeah, this is really where composure matters, Boog. You stay in the moment and deliver.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. King really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Put together a 3-hit performance.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
That's the ball. Low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. Just underway here in Cincinnati. And there's the automatic. The 3-1. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Just missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Tied up here in the early going.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Here's a 1-1. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Clearly stole a base hit right there. Excellent job. Great athleticism by the shortstop to make that leaping catch to bring it down. It was a line drive headed for the outfield.
Runner at second. 2 down.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Man on second. 2 down. That one in there across the letters. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run blast. His 48th of the year. And they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
King steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
Inside, just missed.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. There's a line drive to left field. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Josh Naylor.
First baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
The 0-2. Ground ball right side, could be two. To Elliott, second for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
King was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
Oh, Boot, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.